Next on Eyewitness News.
Parts of the metro area go under flash flood warnings and flood advisories. Carl Arredondo will tell us how long these bands of rain will stick around.
Plus, Saints players get back to work without Sean Payton and without Drew Brees.
St. Tammany leaders say a new suicide study shows hopeful but disturbing results. I'm Doug Mouton on the North Shore with that story coming up.
From WWL-TV, the spirit of Louisiana. This is Louisiana's news leader. Channel 4's Eyewitness News at 6.
8 months ago, St. Tammany launched an aggressive program to fight the parish's unusually high suicide rate. Parish leaders say a new study on North Shore suicide is both hopeful and disturbing. North Shore Bureau Chief Doug Mouton shows us why.
Last September, an elderly couple in Lacombe with major medical problems took their own lives. Another high-profile example of a huge problem in St. Tammany Parish. So big that 4 months earlier, parish leaders introduced an aggressive program to address suicide.
The most disturbing aspect, I think, is the number of children who have attempted suicide in the last, since we've been doing this since August.
That's one of the findings in a new suicide report. Roughly a quarter of all suicides attempted are attempted by kids under 18.
That number is starting to increase. We've seen a spike here recently, and I wish I could tell you the reason for it, but our youth are now starting to attempt suicide like never before.
The most common demographic attempting suicide, middle-aged white men.
In most cases, law enforcement goes out, transports a person to the emergency room, and that's it. They're discharged back to the same situation.
But that's not the case here, where patients can now see counselors at the St. Tammany Community Health Center in Slidell for as long as it takes. The people who run the program say what sets it apart is the level of aftercare, the counseling here after the initial crisis. And they say they can and they have had a positive effect.
Of those people who have participated in our case management, our follow-up aftercare piece, no one has attempted again. So, you know, not to say that we have solved all the problem, but we're well on our way.
When you're spending public money, you want the best bang for your buck. We're saving people's lives.
Chief Len says it's the only way to keep the number of these cases as low as possible. On the North Shore, Doug Mouton, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.
St. Tammany has the highest suicide rate in Louisiana, with 39 in 2010, 33 last year, and 11 in the first quarter of this year.